Hey everyone, it's triplemangothreat. This is part 2 of the Commander 18 spoilers. Let's get right into it. First off, we have a reprint of Avenger of Zendikar. 5 colorless, 2 green creature elemental. When Avenger of Zendikar enters the battlefield, create a 0/1 plant creature token for each land you control. Landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you may put a 1/1 counter on each plant creature you control. 5/5. Yeah, this is how you win games. Next up, we have Loyal Subordinate for 2 colorless and 1 black creature zombie. Menace. Lieutenant. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you control your commander, each opponent loses 3 life. Next, we have Whip-Tongue Hydra for 5 colorless and a green. If you hate flying creatures, this is the creature for you. A Lizard Hydra with reach, and he says when Whip-Tongue Hydra enters the battlefield, destroy all creatures with flying. Put a 1/1 counter on Whip-Tongue Hydra for each creature destroyed this way. Next up is Blood Tracker for 3 colorless and 1 black creature vampire wizard. Pay a black and 2 life. Put a 1/1 counter on Blood Tracker. When Blood Tracker leaves the battlefield, draw a card for each 1/1 counter on it. Next up is Nesting Dragon for 3 colorless and 2 red. Creature dragon. Flying. Landfall. When a land enters the battlefield under your control, create a 0/2 red dragon egg creature token with defender, and when this creature dies, create a 2/2 red dragon creature token with flying, and pay red. This creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Next up, we have Reality Scramble for 2 colorless and 2 red. Put target permanent you own on the bottom of your library. Reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a card that shares a card type with that permanent. Put that card onto the battlefield and the rest on the bottom of your library in random order. Retrace. You may cast this card from your graveyard by discarding a land card in addition to paying its other costs. Gyrus, Waker of Corpse. For X and Jund or black, red, green, Gyrus, Waker of Corpse enters the battlefield with a number of 1/1 counters on it equal to the amount of mana spent to cast it. When Gyrus attacks, you may exile target creature with lesser power from your graveyard. If you do, create a token that's a copy of that creature and that's tapped and attacking. Exile that token at the end of combat. Idolan of Blossoms for 2 colorless and 2 green. Enchantment creature spirit. When Idolan of Blossoms or another enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card. I love this card so much. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to let me know what you guys think of all of these spoilers and the commanders. This has been triplemangothreat. Peace.